This is the first week of school in Muleshoe, and it's a different year, but it's different buildings and new completions that are just all over the Muleshoe ISD. We're talking with Dr. Gene Sheets, Superintendent of Muleshoe Schools. I know it's thrilling.
This has been an exciting start. It's been a great, very smooth start. We had a lot of construction, but in spite of the construction, we've got all the buildings where they would open and function, and the teachers and students have been wonderful, and it's just been a great start. It's great to add all these facilities and be able to operate out of them.
We're at the new entrance of Mary DeShazo Elementary School, and the way I'm told, I wasn't here, Gene, that when Muleshoe Schools actually opened, that this was the original school property.
That's correct.
You were here.
And I, of course, was not here either, but this was the original site for the original school in Muleshoe. All the schools were on this block, and this used to, in the later years, in the last 10 or 20 years, this was a parking lot, playground area. But it used to be where the elementary building originally was.
Really?
And then, and so we've added on to what we did have as the DeShazo Elementary. We've added on to the east part of it, on kind of where they used to have the first elementary school.
That's neat. Yeah. And this is a completely new section of Mary DeShazo Elementary that houses the 3rd through the 5th grade. And the principal is whom?
Principal is Debbie Gallman, and she has been the principal here for about 5 years. And so she's thrilled with having the new offices, the new library, the new parking and drop-off pickup locations. Has really made the drop-off and pickup of students very smooth and very safe and a lot quicker than it has been.
We need to remember that before school and after school, one lane on the north side of the school is closed, the westbound lane, for safety of the students and easier flow, right?
And that's correct. On this part of the street, you can still come down the north part of Avenue Avenue C. But then
I thought I'd help you.
Thank you very much. But as you get down towards 2nd Street.
No, 3rd.
3rd, that's what I meant. Right before you get to 3rd Street, then it is closed to traffic.
Right.
So you can come down Avenue C and drop off your child and then head north on 4th Street. And so it's a very quick drop-off coming down Avenue C and dropping off going head towards 4th Street. Or you can come onto the new entrance, come down Avenue D, enter from Avenue D, come right in front of the school, drop off your child, and then head out east on Avenue C. It's been very smooth.
Now, let's go into what, if I'm coming to visit or anyone's coming to visit, they need to come in these front doors and open this door to the principal's office or the office of the school, because everybody needs to check in at every school in the Muleshoe schools. It's a safe school system.
Okay, when visitors come into the entrance, we now have one entrance open at DeShazo Elementary, the east entrance. Parents can park out in the parking lot and walk into the east entrance. It has a vestibule. You come into the first doors, and just like at all 4 campuses now, every campus has the secure entrance where you walk in the front door. The second set of doors in the vestibule are locked from the outside.
Now, this is during school hours, right?
During school hours. They're locked from the inside doors, locked from the outside, and they come into the office door, check in with the secretary, and then they can go out into the hallway. But everyone must check in, and so it provides a
Do you actually sign in?
We actually check in with the secretary and have a sign-in sheet.
Oh, really?
For visitors.
And so this is at every school campus, Dillman, DeShazo, junior high, and high school in Muleshoe.
Every campus now has a secure entrance, so we're very proud of that.
And so now, down this hall, what do we find, Gene?
So you have the reception area. that you can see here where visitors can wait or talk to the secretary. We have a little storeroom here on the left, and then we have every administrative person is in here in this office now, which is wonderful. We have a conference room, a very nice conference room here on the left, and it's a you can see it's designed just like the other 4 campuses. Well, this is where we have small group meetings. We can have teacher meetings, grade level meetings. Can meet in here with teachers. We have parent meetings in here in this conference room. It provides a great way, a little private place where we can have small group meetings. So it's been a great addition for us.
And I know you said this is a storage room over here, and a few moments ago, Mrs. Gallman, the principal here, said that the wonderful thing, I'll let you tell about the storage rooms being wonderful.
Yes, we were talking about in the building onto the facility that we actually were able to have storage rooms instead of it being piecemealed. And our teacher's lounge that we'll take you through now has all the equipment that they need in one place. And with our moving to the C-Scope curriculum, all the supplies they need to implement that curriculum is in one place. And they have truly loved just having the space and the organization and the ability to be able to find what they need. And our kids are so proud of everything and also having the room.
Speaking of the students, Dr. Sheets, do you know how many, as of today, you have registered in the Muleshoe school system?
Well, as of yesterday's, our last count, we had 1,478 students.
That was Wednesday.
Yes, ma'am.
Third day of school.
Third day of school. That is an increase of right at 70 students from the same day last year. Mm-hmm. It's a phenomenal increase in the number of students for a school our size, 70 student increase in 1 year.
Now, do you know where most of those students are, the increase?
We are tracking that right now. We're trying to get a list of that to see some of the reasons for and where they're coming from.
But we can house them now.
We do have the room to house these students, and we think that some of the reasons why some of these students are coming is because of the facilities. We have great facilities.
And the teachers
provide a great education,
and the superintendent,
especially the superintendent
and Sam White.
But the main thing is our education. You know, we are rated a recognized district with our elementaries being exemplary elementaries, and I think that is one indication of the quality education we're providing. And I think people want to come to a school that has great facilities and provides a great quality education with wonderful teachers.
Of course they do. And now, Dr. Sheets, you go ahead and go and Miss Gallman down the hall and take the.
Okay. I'm going to let Mrs. Gallman explain. This is the office area for DeShazo, and so I'll let her explain some of the attributes of this office area.
All right. As our parents come in, of course, they're greeted by our 2 secretaries. They both have adequate workspace now. In our old office, they were very crowded, and so we have our reception area here. And as you come down to the hall, this is our nurse's office. Our nurse is Kira Newberry. And if you want to go on in, you can see that it's a wonderful facility for her to have. She's got the 2 beds and plus a place to keep her records on all of our students. The nurse's office does open into a full bathroom facility, complete with a shower. This is just a supply room. It'll be where the teacher supplies are kept. That's probably one room in here that we're not finished with yet. As you come down the hall, we have our Director of Student Services room, and Mrs. Jan King is our Student Services Coordinator, and she also serves as our testing coordinator. Part of the statewide testing is making sure that anytime we give assessments that those tests are kept in a secure location. And to your left, if you want to go down and look, her office has an adjoining testing room where the tests are kept. She can work in there, and then they are kept totally secure. This room will serve as our ISS room and also our detention area for our students who may need additional help or homework time during their lunch period.
We're in the new library here at the front of Mary DeShazo, and we're going to talk to some of the children who attend school here now in this new facility. What's your name?
Stephanie Campos.
And what grade are you in?
4th.
And what do you think about the new building?
It's very cool.
Oh, you like it. Okay. Hi, here's a young gentleman. What's your name?
Matthew Wessel.
And how old are you?
9.
What's your teacher's name?
Miss Riley.
Well, do you like the new school?
Yes.
Well, great. I can't believe anybody would say no, they wouldn't. You like it too?
Yes, I do.
What have you checked out there?
Judy Moody declare independence.
Now, is this library room nicer than the old one?
Yes, it is.
And what grade are you in?
4th.
What's your
4th.
name?
Miranda.
Miranda what?
Miranda Melendez.
Miranda Melendez. That's alliteration.
This area is not complete yet. It will be Muleville. We have 3 school-based businesses, our Muleville Bank, our Muleville Post Office, and then our school store. And this will become a city street. The storefront facades will be moved over on the blank wall, and then this entire area will become like a city street. We'll have the Mule painted on the wall with Muleville, Texas on it, and then our boardroom is also located in this area for our Muleville Board of Directors. To your right is the old outside of the building. On these 3 classrooms, doors were put in, so in these classrooms, the teachers have a door that opens into either hallway. And this hallway now joins into an existing entrance to the cafeteria, but that entrance was never used.
We have added on to the kitchen at DeShazo. This is one of the projects that at the end of our 4 priorities, when we got that finished, we had some money that we had saved in our budget, and we were able to do some things that we really needed to do but weren't on the priority list. And one of the things was to expand this kitchen. The serving line is the same, but we've added these pass-through heating units for food. We're not quite finished. We have some new equipment coming to replace these wood top tables. But we have a sink back here, and we've moved some equipment back into this new area. From this wall back is all new. And we were able to have some double convection oven and a cook stove. And this is we're coming out of our cooler and freezer. We have a cooler and a freezer. This is the freezer, and it is cold in there. And you can see it's -6 degrees. We also have beside that a cooler, and that's usually about 30, 40 degrees. That's a refrigerator. And so we've never had that much. So we've had an old cooler and freezer an old cooler that was years, that was way past the time that it passed its lifetime. And there's Miss Stevens. She is our food service coordinator for this campus. And she has operated this this kitchen, even during construction, remarkably well, and we appreciate her, the way she has handled all of the construction and all the stress, and she's done a great job with this.
Ladies have helped too. Everybody's worked together.
Everybody has worked together, but we really appreciate your leadership back here. And what's the thing that you like the most about this new kitchen area?
Probably the walk-in freezers and the walk-in cooler.
Yeah, that's really been a great addition. It's better than having that stored over in that vestibule across the way, isn't it? It is.
Very much better.
Yes, it is. It sure is.
Enjoy all of it.
Great.
You're in our old library now, and this was converted into the new teacher's workroom and lounge. And as you can see, for the first time, we have all of our equipment in one location. We have the copy machines for the teachers, as well as the laminator, our poster making machines. All their equipment is now in one area. So they have truly, truly enjoyed it, and it's turned out to be a very nice facility for them.